Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I just wanted to go over a few things that might be new to some people, might not be new to you, but basically figuring out some things that are sold on the market for a pretty penny in some cases, and or there might not be a solution for this particular issue. So I wanted to go over my plate carrier, and then there's going to be a belt shakedown coming as well soon. But please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. It helps out. Like and share these videos if you think it might be of use to somebody else. All right, so let's get right into it. So this is actually a pretty inexpensive plate carrier, as far as most plate carriers go. This is about $60 or so off of Amazon, but it mimics higher end brands, so you can do a lot of the same stuff that higher end brands can do. This is the same plate carrier, by the way, that you see me wearing in my Army Guard course video, although there were some differences. So we'll go over those momentarily. So we'll start from the front. So on the front, this is not what I usually have up here. I usually have my security credential patch up there, but I just have this up here for today's purposes. But this holds my phone for ATAC or whatever you're using that for. I also added this waterproof enclosure for a phone so that keeps it dry when it's wet out, and just a simple flag patch. And right below that I've got my triple placard for 5.56, and it's got the Kiwi taco inserts inside. And then I am still working on this, but I'm adding a bungee retention to this because I like retention and I like it silent. So during the armed security course, I actually had Velcro bungee because that's what I could add to this at the time. And I'm going to show you why I was able to fix and change that very recently. All right, so below that is my medical dangler. I've got medical in the larger portion. So gloves and other various medical things. And in the front, I've got my all-weather notepad and 2 pens, just to have it accessible when I need to take notes for reports and all that. And on the back is a knockoff Spirit Systems, I believe, one of their back panels that zips on. I like this method because I can zip on a few different back panels depending on what I need. Most cases I'm working alone, so I don't need a back panel. I just have my identifier, and it's pretty slick, so that if I'm in a car or in general, I can't get this stuff on my back by myself, so this doesn't usually ride with me, but I have it on today for video purposes. So there's nothing in the back right now, by the way. But yeah, I also have this this radio wing here, so I can put a radio there. So this particular plate carrier does not come with Velcro on the front. It's all MOLLE on the front here. So this placard, wouldn't have stayed put. But I've seen, years ago that there was a company that made a situation like this where you could weave in, hook or loop side Velcro that allows you to, put a patch somewhere that you normally wouldn't be able to put a patch, or, stuff like this that needs to secure that way. You could do all of these. You could just do 4, you could do 2. Like 2 works perfectly fine. It feels just as good as one of my other plate carriers that's all Velcro here, and it holds very well. So I just basically made a capital I, and I'll put some pictures up here. You can also just use one wrap and just go around the specific areas that you want to add Velcro. There's a lot of ways to do this. So even if you bought a certain type of plate carrier, find ways to modify it to get it to, you know, the standard that you need to get it to. So that's what I did there. It's literally just the shape of a uppercase I, and that's just so that it stops it from yanking out when you're pulling off the Velcro, and that works really well. Up here at the top, I've got the ability to hook this in, and that's because I added parachute clips to it. I basically used bungee to get this attached up to the plate carrier, and I used bungee to attach it to this. And I did it with that so that for some reason, if I get another piece of kit that has a different sized parachute clip, I can basically still take this off without damaging the placard, and I can attach that and go from there. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share that in case it helps anybody else with their plate carrier, because you can do this stuff with a much cheaper plate carrier as well. You know, airsoft plate carriers still accept real plates. It's better than nothing, and even this one is not considered high-end. So just, you know, try and do something, try and better your equipment the best way you can, and make sure that you're an asset. I also wanted to give a shout out to a channel that I just came across recently. Basically what they're doing, and this doesn't help them and it doesn't help me, except for the fact that they've used some of our videos in their playlists, but they set up the channel, it's pretty much only playlists, and they have it set up in a, I guess, like a 18 X-ray pipeline. I think this is absolutely great. I've been saving videos like this for a long time on my own solid state drives, but this is an online version of that same thing, and I recommend, and I think they recommend as well, downloading everything that is of use to you and using it for your own purposes. This is something that they're saying is good for training your community of people. So if you've got doctors or people that are in the medical field, they might make a good Delta 18 Delta operator. They might be a good medical asset to your team. Somebody that's good in construction and might be interested in pyrotechnics, well, in the 18 X-ray program, that would be a Charlie. So they basically show you a bunch of fundamentals in plumbing, construction, and then demo as well. So for your Charlie wannabes out there, get your IWA certification. That'll allow you to purchase stuff from that website. There's also a lot of channels that show you how to make different pyrotechnics. So just become knowledgeable, become an asset to yourself. Even if you don't have a community or a team yet, if you start working down these pipelines, you may become of use to a team later. So check that channel out, start downloading those assets, and better yourself. I'll see you guys next time.